Hi, I'm Matt, and welcome to Less Dependent Wisconsin. So it's been a week since we put the bees in the hive. We're going to do a quick inspection today, take the queen box out, and answer a few questions a couple of my viewers had. So let's go get started. Okay, so we're out here at the hive, and I've got my veil and gloves on. The first question that was asked was, why wasn't I wearing them last week when I put the bees into the hive? Well, it was a little colder that day. They were a little more docile, and it was just, I had to work with my fingertips to get that queen bee loose. So that's why I wasn't wearing anything. In retrospect, I probably should have had the veil on, because it's kind of human nature to brush off an insect when it lands on you. And when we got started, one landed on my face, I brushed it off, well then it got agitated. So if you noticed in the video, I actually pulled the hood over my hat at one point, just to kind of protect myself a little bit. Then I started getting nervous, and it was just a matter of finishing the job. So, but now we won't have that problem today. So now actually looking at the hive, here's what we're trying to accomplish. Okay, so this is, of course, is their entrance, the base. This is the deep box. Okay, the deep box is full of these frames. Okay, and what the bees do is they build out the combs according to that pattern. Okay, and eventually the combs will build it out. They'll use them for eggs that the queen will lay. They'll store food in them, and the food that they store in them is basically for winter. Okay, now because I live in such a northern climate, we're working on this first box. Once they've filled out about 50% of the combs in there, then I'm going to add a second box here, and they'll work on those combs then. Okay, the reason being they need a lot of food up here to make it through the winter. So I might not get any honey this first year. Okay, and the reason being is I need them to build all this out. Now hopefully, you know, we do get a little bit of honey. What will happen is after they've filled this one out about 50%, then we're going to add the top frame, and they are shorter frames. Okay, but this is where they'll store the honey. Okay, this is what's called a queen excluder. Okay, we're going to put that in between the top box and the honey box. What that actually will do is it'll keep the queen out below the honey, because we don't want her up in there. Okay, one of the other things I wanted to point out too is in their sugar water, I'm giving them Honey Bee Healthy. All right, and what that is, it's just an additive that, you know, helps them with their digestive system, helps them, you know, work in their combs and whatnot. Okay, so that's about it. And then we've got our smoker here too. I got this started a little bit ago, so let's go in and see what we see. Would have helped if I had the veil on correctly. Okay, so we're gonna go into the box now. I did go in here about 3 days ago just to check the sugar water and get that original cage out. I did need to replace the sugar water then, so they had gone through almost half a quart in about 4 days. So we'll keep an eye on that. But get the lid off here, top cover. Okay, and just so you can see what I see, they've really worked that pollen patty. It's about half gone. Sugar water, I'll have to probably replace that in a day or two. But let's give these guys a quick smoke, and it looks like they already got the rubber band loose. So let's just take a quick look. queen box. They ate the marshmallow out. I'm not going to try too hard to find her right now, but you can see they're already starting to build out the comb, and they're filling them. So far everything's looking good. Wow, they are really going to town. Yeah, my eyes really aren't trained to find the queen right now, but I will get better with that, I promise. So, okay. Well, I just wanted to kind of take a look, see how things were going. So in a day or two, I'll bring them another pollen patty and get them going with a little more sugar water too. I'm not too worried about not finding the queen right away, because if the queen wasn't here, the bees wouldn't be here. Okay, so that's kind of my logic right now. You know, I am new at this, but I'm hoping I'm helping you learn as we go along. So anyways, hope you liked the video. We'll definitely do more updates as the season goes along. When I add the top box, when I add the honey boxes, these guys are doing pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with the status after a week. So anyways, focus on being less dependent. We'll see you soon. Have a great day.